Hey guys, it's Joshy here, and I am back with another Ultra Sun Ultra Moon theme team, which is my Gen 3 prime numbers theme team. Now, with this, unlike squared numbers, as I get higher up, I still have a selection of Pokemon to pick from, like around 18 or that per generation, around that, depending on the generation and blah blah blah. But it still gives me the freedom to be able to pick the Pokemon to use compared to having to use doubles of 2. Also, I believe one or two of these battles I did also have, not just on my Discord, which is linked below, I did have some of there, but also on Pimp Knight's chat, because Discord was actually really quiet. So anyway, he leads off with Heliolisk, and I led off with Dustox. Now, I honestly really enjoy this Dustox set, but it necessarily isn't the best. So I'm actually an Assault-vested Dustox with Infestation, Silverwind, Sludge Bomb, and Giga Drain. Now, I have found this set can be really fun to use against water, ground, rock, or even water and ground or rock and ground Pokemon, things that are 4 times weak against grass. So that way the Giga Drain heals back, because I'm max HP, max defense, because he already has decent special defense, so that extra Assault Vest does give him that bit of a boost on that side. So I thought maybe I can wear this thing down. So here he's still going for the Charge Beams to boost himself up, and I'm like, at least I'm wearing him down. I'm not too afraid of this. We'll see how it goes. And, excuse me. And I was like, okay, well, he's getting the boosts now. I'm a bit worried. So I went for a Sludge Bomb. I was hoping to get the poison off. I don't know if I did in these battles, but there was a couple of other battles I was really lucky with getting the poisons off. Even if it was still in the battle tree, because I did use him a little bit in there. Then he goes for Parabolic Charge. I'm like, ooh, no, that's not good. So now I've gone for Giga Drain. I thought that did nothing. I should have just stayed with Sludge Bomb. At least it's stabbed. But I thought at least I could get myself a bit of HP back. So I'm putting him under half, but then I'm like, okay, he's probably going to take me out with Parabolic Charge here, which I was correct. And that's Dustox down, and this thing's healed back up. So I'm like, I am actually not doing well against this Heliolisk. Obviously, it's going to be Assault Vested looking at that damage, so I'm a little bit worried. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to bring in a North here, and I can see what I can do. And once I sent a North out, I realized one thing. I'm Focus Sash, which I remembered. But he's going to get, what, 60 HP back from that Parabolic Charge. So even though I can do a decent chunk of damage with an X-Scissor, would have been easily enough to take him out, but by knocking him down low enough, he's still, yeah. So, not that great. So I went for a Charge Beam here because he wasn't going to get much HP back anyway, so he can get another boost. And I was like, this is not a great start. So, yeah. So I thought, okay, Surskit, your turn. And then I was like, wait, that was stupid again. Let's see what he goes for. And he actually went for Charge Beam as well, because he should be easily able to take me out with that. But he missed, and I got to go for a lunge, and Surskit is able to take out Heliolisk. And surprisingly, it's not great. But I'm actually still surprised sometimes when I use Surskit, if I use the lunge against some Pokemon, and how much it does do. So now it brings in Palisand, and I'm still really on this back foot. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go for a Sticky Web. I'm not a biggest lover of using entry hazards or things like this, but especially if it's just a battle, not an attempted sweep. But I thought, I'm not doing too great, and I really need to get a bit of an upper hand here if I want to get back into this battle. So anyway, he goes for the Rock Polish, and he goes for, yeah, and I get flinched. I'm like, great. I could have gone for a lunge and at least dropped his attack, which was my plan there, which would have been great, meaning I would have lived this attack. But no, I flinched. So unfortunately, Surskit's going to go down there, but that was another really fun set. Actually, I really liked all these sets. So now comes in Lunatone. I believe this could be a bit of Toasty's idea that I copied. I can't be 100% sure. It may have been Meds or someone's. I'm not going to give it completely away. But it's actually a a Scarfed Lunatone, because it has alright speed. And I thought, okay, if he's going to go for an Astonish, which he is, I thought even with a double boost, I have a good chance of living this, which I do. And even though he has Rock Polish, because I am Scarfed, I'm actually going to outspeed. And a Scarfed Lunatone actually outspeeds a lot of things. And having, what moves do I have? Psychic, Moonblast, Ice Beam, and Power Gem, I am actually able to take out a lot of things. So now he brings in Stantler. I'm like, alright. So, actually, heads up, I loved this Stantler set. Alright, because this is making use of an item I've always wanted to make use of too more. So anyway, I went for Ice Beam. I was thinking I could swap, but I don't really want to swap. So I stayed in. I did, it was about a third, so that was alright. And then he goes for Skill Swap, and I'm like, alright. I don't know why you'd want to swap this. And then I was like, no way, he isn't, is he? Please tell me he is. Please, please, please. And so with swapped abilities, now my Intimidate, does activate. So I'm like, all right. So he drops his attack. And then I see the item and I'm like, yes, yes. He has made good use of the Adrenaline Orb. I love that so much. So now I'm able to get another Ice Beam off because I'm faster. But I'm not going to be able to take this thing out. And I will take this Shadow Ball to the face. And yeah, I'm going to go down. And he's got a +1 in... he's not got a +1, sorry. Now he's back to normal in speed. So I thought, I'll bring out Zigzagoon. I don't think I'm going to have the best chance with this guy here. But I didn't see a better opportunity. So then he goes for the Uproar, and I was like, damn it. I thought even if I could have lived a hit, I could have got my boost. And no, because this is actually just a Belly Drum Gluttony Salic Berry with Last Resort instead of the Extreme Speed. Because it hits a little bit harder, and I'm just a Zigzagoon. So I thought, okay, last Pokemon, Registeel. So let's see how this works. So he's locked into an Uproar, which works for me. Now this shiny Registeel, I did soft reset for. If I do have a shiny legendary, I guarantee you it's soft reset. I really enjoyed hunting this thing down. And it's the best feeling, like this is what I was saying to people the other day. The feeling you get when you either stumble upon a shiny or finally find one or something like that. That feeling is the reason I love shiny hunting. And showing it off to people is great, but it doesn't really matter anymore because people hack them all in. Which, do what you want. But I just love that exciting feeling and that amazement when you finally pull it off. Like, that's what I love. So anyway, I should explain this set. So people saw it when I posted it up, so now you get to see. I actually went and got a Timid Registeel. So my Timid Registeel is max speed, max special attack with Water EMZ with Rain Dance, so I can boost my speed. Now I'm not just after the boost in speed though. By being able to get up the rain, I'm able to get the Thunder at 100% accuracy, which actually has helped me out at stages with not just the accuracy, but the power hacks I've got off it. So anyway, I hit that and then I go, okay. So then he goes for Parting Shot and he said in the comments, he went, this is great. And I said, why? He's like, well, now Parting Shot won't work. He's stuck in unless he wants me to free hit someone else. But on top of that, he only had Parting Shot and Toxic really on this set. That was about it. So I was like, oh, okay, so he actually cannot touch me, which is really interesting. So he's still going to mash out the Parting Shot because he's just waiting to die. Now, my fourth move on this Registeel is actually Magnet Rise, so I can get that off before someone goes for an Earthquake once I've raised my speed. But I'm possibly considering changing that to Charge Beam if I can, because then I can get some boosts off so I can hit a bit harder. But I do like it as a Magnet Rise because I've had a few people caught out by that. So I thought I'm going to go for Rain Dance again in case I need to hit a Thunder afterwards, or if someone miraculously has some Fire type move or that, I can weaken it that way as well. So I'm like, okay, well this thing's just going for Toxic now because he really, as he said, he can't do anything. He's just waiting to be taken out. So anyway, I'm going for another Flash Cannon. I'm like, can this be enough? It cannot. And I'm just like, can you go down, Savali? So obviously he revealed he had Sleep Talk there. He obviously must have Rest, but he wasn't going to waste time going for Rest because I can't take it out and he can't touch me with it. So we'd end up in a PP stall if it ended up with just these two, which would be boring and crappy. And he'd probably end up winning if he played it right, but it's not what we wanted. So anyway, that thing's down. So now he's bringing in Persian. I'm like, okay, well, let's see what this Persian can do. And I'm going to do what I can do. So now he's only got two left. I've got one. So I've gone for a Thunder. I thought maybe Power Hacks would be lucky. It's not much different in power once you add the stab on. So I was just judging. So it does, you know, a third around that. So I thought, oh, well, two Flash Cannons. I should be able to take him out here. So I've gone for Flash Cannon. He did get a crit even with that Foul Play, but didn't actually do that much. I actually got a Spadef drop too. And he said that Foul Play was actually his best move, if not only move to hit me with. I can't remember exactly if he said only or best, but either way, he had nothing else to really hit me with. So now I'm able to outspeed. I don't know why I took the chance and went for Thunder, but I did, and the rain had finished, so that luckily didn't miss. And I took out the Persian there. So now we're down to one each, and I'm like, okay. So I really enjoyed this battle because of the crappy ending that we got, and it was just interesting, and I thought it was a little bit funny. But he really did have the upper hand for most of this. So now he comes in, he gets his speed drop, and then he goes, guess what? And I went, what? I went for Flash Cannon. He goes, yeah, my only attacking moves are poison moves. And I went, no way. He's like, yeah. He had Acid Spray. The idea was Acid Spray, get dropped down, munch a berry, and belch on me. And I'm like, well, I think I got this. So, as I said before, he may have had some boosting defense things or whatnot. I don't know because he didn't really show off anything else. But honestly, I didn't even plan it like this or know this. I just got really lucky in playing him by accident into a corner where he pretty much couldn't touch me. And I'm able to win that 1-1-0 with a stupid clutch, really. It wasn't even that skilled or anything. But I really enjoyed that battle. And as I said, I thought that ending was a bit funny. So, yeah. So this battle is against Evan, and I was like, okay, well, let's see what we're going to do. So he leads off with I'm Special, which is his Rotom, and I led off with my Lunatone. So I thought, let's see what's going to happen here. And I thought, okay, well, I'm going to expect him to go for a Ghost move here, so I'm going to swap out in Zigzagoon. Now, if he is Specs or Scarfed, he's going to have to swap out himself afterwards. But then he goes for Swagger. I'm like, okay, well, 1, I don't plan on hitting myself in Confusion. And 2, as I said before, my only attacking move is Last Resort, so I cannot touch this thing. Which did suck when I versed teams with this Zigzagoon that had only normal moves and they had Ghost Pokemon, because that was great. So anyway, he goes for a Psych Up, and I actually swapped, so it did not matter at all, and thought, I'm going to bring in Dustox here. I think I can handle this thing. Obviously, he's going to be now a physical attacker. So he's going to go for Swagger. Unfortunately, I don't have any physical moves to make use of that buff because I could use any form of buff in any of my stats. So obviously I could have run a Quiver Dance or something, but I really wanted to run this type of set. So anyway, I'm going to actually hit myself in Confusion there, which did suck a little bit, but that's alright. I can deal with it. And now he's going to go for a Psych Up. I'm like, okay, so now he's got +2 in attack, but this thing ain't got the best attack either. And as I said, I got max HP, max defense. So I went for Infestation. I thought, I don't think he's going to be able to hit me too hard. I don't know what he has, but with his physical move pool, I'm sure I can trap him in and wear him down. So we'll see where this is going to go. So he's obviously going to outspeed me. He actually went for Foul Play, and I thought, well, that's actually not going to benefit you that much, because even with my boosts, I am not very strong, especially physical attacking. So anyway, I got a crit with my Sludge Bomb to do a little bit more, but I didn't actually get a I didn't even get a poison off with it. So he goes for another Swagger. I'm like, no, thank you. I am hoping I don't hit myself in Confusion, praying I don't, and I'm crossing fingers. Usually I would, but I don't, and I get a Giga Drain off. So I'm like, good, I'll have some of that HP back. Not much, but some. And you really can't do much because you don't have the best move pool. So anyway, I'm like, okay, well, he hasn't got much left. If I can hit him next turn with a move, he will be going down to the Infestation. So he goes for the Astonish. I'm like, don't flinch. I snap out of Confusion, and I don't flinch. I went for Giga Drain, which does take him out, but now the fact that he would have gone down to Infestation, I really wished I went for the Silver Wind, just on the 10% chance I did get the boost. But I didn't, and I didn't. So now it brings in Minior. I'm like, okay, well, what do I want to do here? I'm like, he's probably just going to attack and probably kill me, so I made the decision here to go for Giga Drain. I thought I'll get a bit of HP back if he doesn't attack me and hopefully survive something else. But after this, I really wished I went for Infestation because I definitely could have worn him down a little bit more in one turn, if not two, if I was lucky. And then he goes for Automize. I'm like, oh, well, I'm glad it wasn't a Shell Smash because I don't know how well I would have handled that. I mean, I could have, but I don't know how well. And so now he's going to go for a Power Gem after that, so he's outspeeding me, and I am going to live it. So I'm like, yay, but now I've gone for the Infestation. So I could have got, you know, another one turn of Infestation off, so I actually would have been ahead of where I am at now. Would have put him still just over half HP, so he still would have had his shields down activated, but it would have put him lower, so it would have made him an easier target. So he's going to follow that with a Psychic and take me out, which is fine with me. I thought Dustox did a fine job there at the start, really helped deal with that, and actually didn't hit himself in Confusion bar once. So I thought, time to bring in Lunatone again. Now I'm really hoping, I thought Power Gem's super effective and Stab, so let's hope we can hit him hard. Now obviously this is probably more of an offensive EV based Pokemon, so I'm actually able to take him out. I didn't think I would from there, and I was a little bit worried about the shields down deactivating. And now this thing comes in, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's go for a Power Gem. Even if I get attacked here and I go down, we can see what happens. So I do, you know what, a fifth, I'd say, maybe, yeah, around that. Then he goes for Acid Armor. I'm like, great. If this thing's got some boost and then he's got lefties, this is going to take me like probably 6 turns after lefties recovery. So there is no point staying in here. Now, I don't even have Shadow Ball on this thing, so I can't even bring that in. So I thought, I'm going to bring in Reggie Steele. I think I can do something with him here. So anyway, U Jelly is going to go for Waterfall, and I'm like, good, that shouldn't do too much. It doesn't. So I'm like, that's fine. Now, obviously, I'm going to go for Z Rain Dance. The reason being is I don't want to miss any of the Thunders. It's going to be too vital. Even though I'm going to boost his Waterfall, I should be fine, and I will be outspeeding, so I don't have to worry about the flinching. So I'm able to get my boost in speed. Now, I was hoping, if I didn't know how much it would do. Now, I say he's probably max HP, max special defense maybe, or maybe some attack investment, and he naturally has really good special defense bulk. So I'm not sure exactly what he's running. So he does go for Waterfall again, unfortunately in the rain. It does knock me just under half, but it's going to take him another 2 hits to take me out at least. So I thought, okay, well, let's just get him down at least. So I went for Thunder. I'm like, okay, well, we do hit. But how much will we do? So we do put him under half. I'm like, oh, good. That looks like I possibly could hit him again. Then he's paralyzed. I'm like, oh, does he hit himself? Does he not? No, he doesn't. So he goes for Waterfall, and 67 down to 21. I'm down with another Waterfall, which is a problem, but I'm thinking I'm going to be really close to taking him out with this Thunder. So I'm like, good. We go for another Thunder, hit him hard. If I get taken out, at least I can avenge kill him or something. So I knock him down. He lives on I think he said it was 8 HP or something. And then he goes for recover. I'm like, no! Oh, bugger. And I can tell you now, I automatically at this stage thought this battle was over here. I didn't think I was going to be able to break this thing now after he had, unless I got some lucky para hacks or something, I thought this was done. So anyway, I went for another Thunder. I was hoping for the paralysis here. He's down low. I can take him out with another Thunder. But he gets through and he goes for a Waterfall, and that's going to take me out. So I'm like, okay, well, I really need to make a decision of what I'm going to do here. So I thought, okay, I'm going to bring in my, what is it called? North. I nearly said Armaldo. And I do actually have the Swift Swim ability on this thing. I did breed him with that. And I thought, I'm going to outspeed anyway. I'm saying an outspeed nonetheless. But I'm going to take the chance to get a Swords Dance up. I didn't know with his acid armor if I possibly could have taken him out at all from that range with a rock slide, but I thought I don't really want to rock slide him and then him recover and waste the turn. I'd rather him get the recovery off and then me go for the Swords Dance. So anyway, I go for the rock slide there. Pretty sure I could take him out from that range because Anorith doesn't actually have that bad of attack stat either. But this thing's going to go for acid armor again, and so he didn't go for the recovery. He gets a little lefties, but now he's boosted up. So I thought, you know what? Stuff this. I'm going for another Swords Dance. So I've got +4 in attack at this point. He goes for the recover, which I thought he was coming earlier. So I thought, you know what? I don't care if he's going for an attack, another recover, or a Waterfall, acid armor next turn. I am definitely going for another Swords Dance because I need the max attack possible to be able to deal with this thing, to make sure I can try and get rid of it, or at least put it in a range where I can come in and take it out with a Psychic from Lunatone. So he's going to go for Waterfall this turn, which is definitely going to hit hard enough to knock me down to 1 HP. So I'm like, great. I've got 1 hit in me, maybe 2 if I'm lucky, or his move choices. We'll see what happens. So I'm like, okay, so he's pretty much full HP. I'm going to go for a Rock Slide. I'm hoping to knock him around half, under half at least. So I hit him. It does take him under half, so it's probably doing around half. And then I get a flinch. I'm like, what is this? Luck going my way? Nah. So I thought, oh well, I'm going to go for another Rock Slide. Hopefully I can take him out here. So I hit it. I don't miss another one, and I take him right down, and he lives on like 10 HP. I'm like, god damn it. And then he uses Recover. I'm like, okay, so he didn't flinch. I could have used that double flinch or a paralysis hacks, but no. So anyway, now he's back over half HP. I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. I thought, well, at least another Rock Slide. If he takes me out, I'm going to put him in a possibility of a range again for a Psychic to take him out. So I hit him hard, knock him down fairly low, and then I get a second flinch. I'm like, what? What? Finally! I needed it. I don't know if I could have done this without any form of hacks. So now I'm able to go for another Rock Slide. Again, I do not miss, and from that range, I'm able to take him out. I was really hoping that this thing possibly even had Rain Dance. I got a crit there, out of all places. But had a Rain Dance or something, so he could have popped that up. Now we came into this turn, I'm like, okay, he's got a Yanmega, and I'm not sure what he's going to do. So I went for a Rock Slide, and I regretted it instantly. So I thought he's probably going to go for a Protect to get his speed boost up, but maybe not. And I was correct. where I could have easily gone for a rock polish and had a decent chance to take him out because he's only going to get +1 and I've now got +2. So I thought, okay, well, I have no choice now. I just went for the rock slide in the smallest case he misses something, but he went for aerial ace, so there's no way he's going to miss that. It's 100% accuracy. Well, not 100%, it just doesn't miss. So I'm down to 2, so I thought I'm going to bring in Lunatone here. Even with the double speed boost, I don't know if he outspeed me or take me out. I'm not sure what he's running. So he does actually swap out here. He didn't want to take a hit then. So he swapped out into Pumpkin Hill, which is, you know, interesting. I want one of these and I have a name I want to call him. So anyway, I went for Power Stone there. And I thought, Power Gem, sorry. And yeah, it's not going to do enough. I'm going to have to unfortunately swap into Zigzagoon here. And he's going to one-shot Zigzagoon. So Zigzagoon did not get to do anything in these 2 battles. But don't worry, guys. I've got something to show you later. Not in this video, in another video. Where I spent time today making sure I had something to show off that Zigzagoon. So anyway, I thought, time to bring in Surskit. Let's see what I can do. So he got a +1 in special attack. But I got a Focus Sash. So we'll see. So I go for the lunge, and this thing is really bulky in HP, but that does a lot of damage. I know it's super effective, but as I said, this thing's bulky, and I'm a Surskit. So I'm really happy with that. I do get the, take the hit, and I Focus Sash, but I thought, oh well, I'll go for another lunge. If I'm lucky, I get a crit, but I doubt that. I hit him really hard. I knock him down to red HP, but unfortunately that won't be enough to take him out. But it does put him in range to be able to be killed by the Lunatone. So Surskit's going to go down there, but thankfully Surskit put him in range to be able to be taken out. So I'm looking at the last Pokemon he's got left, the last few, and I thought I have to here. I have no choice. I don't know if I'll take out the Yanmega with anything else, so I have to go for Power Gem. So I know Power Gem will take this out because I saw how much it did earlier. So this thing's going down, thank goodness, and I don't have to worry about that now. So now we have 2 Pokemon left to deal with. And now we've got this Mega Yanmega. So I'm like, I hope he just goes for an attack and doesn't, you know, but I'm sure after my swaps he thinks I am either Specs or Scarfed. So he did go for the Protect, which sucks. Because now I'm more than certain this thing's going to outspeed me after a speed boost. And I'm weak to Bug. So, ooh, let's see. So now he goes for the Leech Life. I'm like, well, at least he's not low health that I'm relying on. At least he's not healing anything. And I'm looking at that and I'm going, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. And I looked down and I went, no, 4 HP, thank goodness. So I'm now able to get the Power Gem off and that Yanmega is going down. So I'm like, thank goodness. Okay, 1 Pokemon left each. And yeah, then he's got this Camerupt. I'm like, okay, I don't think I'll be able to take out a Camerupt from full HP with this, unfortunately. But then he's actually going to go for a Mega Evolution. So I'm like, okay, yeah, good game. That's fine. There's no way I can take this out. Because he has to miss something and I have to get 2 hits. That's if he's not a bulky Camerupt. We'll see. So I get Power Gem off and it does a third, maybe just under a third. So that is definitely not enough. He's going to go for the Ancient Power and that's going to take me out. But that was awesome. I was really happy with that battle. And honestly, that Anorith dealing with that damn Jelly scent was so surprising and so satisfying. So guys, if you did enjoy that this video, please do. You know what? I think we should lunge that like button because I haven't really used that move before. And yeah, let me know down in the comments if there's anything you want. Theme team suggestions, sweeps you want to see, Pokemon generally you just like to see me use, or sets you'd like to see me use, or anything like that, or just a general comment you want to say. I do read them and I will get back to you if I need to or remember, because sometimes I just don't get around to replying to them all and I forget. But anyway guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.